pile 4 stories high. How does a 47-story steel frame perimeter moment-resisting frame, this is where the columns and beams are very rigidly welded to each other, get from 47 stories like a house of cards into only about 4 stories? Those columns have to have been cut, and we'll talk about what we find in the way of evidence about those cut columns, in the columns themselves, and in the pools of molten metal found at the base. Doing okay? So we have, how do we bring a building straight down into its own footprint? We have to cut those columns within 1/10 of a second on each floor, synchronistically timed floor by floor, in order for that building to come straight down through what was the path of greatest resistance. In this case, the 47,000 tons of structural steel holding that building up. Again, 5 times stronger than it needed to do. If a building's going to convert all of its gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy, and fall at free fall speed, it can't do any other work. Free fall speed, acceleration, is really what we're talking about, getting faster and faster, straight down through the path of greatest resistance. Then it can't do any other work. If it's going to do other work, such as crushing any one of those columns, or all of them, it's got to slow down. NIST acknowledged that this building fell at free fall acceleration for 100 feet of its descent. That's 8 stories of its descent. That's after they lied and were caught in that lie by members of AE911Truth and other scientists. And so they changed their story, acknowledged free fall, but they do not acknowledge the implications of that free fall, that those columns had to have been removed. So, that's free fall, the removal of columns, and the smooth pile into which it falls, the limited damage of other buildings, very limited damage. So let's see if that video works.
Oh, come on, Brian.